Hey guys, welcome back. Ninja Llama here once again for some more Factorio. We are at the old base, our little initial base, just to pick up some stuff. Not necessarily going to pick up these gun turrets, but I was thinking we probably. Ooh, this music seems really loud. Like some of these. Hold on, let's just turn it down just a little bit. I want there to be a little music, but it just looked a little overwhelming. But let's grab some of these furnaces. Do we want to make any more furnaces down here? The reason I ask is because if we don't, it'll like force us to move our stuff up to the new base. Um, okay, yep, I should have known. Stop it. All of you, stop it. And so we'll just take all of those, and I'll leave this here. Um, no, we don't need stone brick. And the reason I do this is because otherwise I probably will never move it up there. I'll just say, oh, I can just drive down there and get some. I did quite a lot of just task work. We could use another another deal of ammo. I did a lot of stuff, that I don't think would be that exciting to watch. We'll see though. I do need to grab some of this stone. Let's zoom out. Don't want to get hit by the train. Let's zoom out. I did run a little bit of my iron down there just because it would be nice. And that was a tree. Okay, so let us cruise up here. You'll notice that I added, oh gosh, what do we do? This seems really cheap, but is that what we want to spend our lives on? You know what I mean? We don't use any shotguns. All that's purple stuff. Or follower robot count since we are working on robots. Let's park our car here. Fix our little fender bender. You'll notice that everything is blue now that pertains to iron and all of this stuff. So I spent a lot of time on upgrading this. And oh, I didn't need to grab ammo. I had some. But what was I putting up? You know what? Let's don't put up these electrical furnaces. Let's run over here, and you'll see that this has been adjusted. And I'm pretty sure I did this in between episodes. Move this over. I need to do the same over here. But these are spaced exactly 3 apart. So in order to add more, I just have to do something like this, which is really nice. And I need to delete this because it was doing that weird, junctions in here, and I didn't like that. So I just threw it together up there, and this has some turrets in the way, but I'm not gonna fret about it too much. Just want to kind of use up some of these guys. Maybe they all fit in a single stack. 5 more? Okay, and we'll just, so eventually, we'll have to get there. We don't really need them right now, and we haven't been attacked over here, but as soon as I say that, we will be attacked over here. So we'll just throw that down to be safe, and now we'll run up here, and it'll be really fast. I had to move some of our coal, but we're not making that much plastic, and I didn't upgrade our supply lines just yet, just because basically it was really expensive, and I already spent a bunch of resources. But I will say the factory can really move materials now. Like when I was making a bunch of these belts and stuff, it was like, if we look at the production graph, if we zoom out, can we see it? You can see these spikes, like these huge spikes right here. That is when I was building all of that. Oh, you can see, oh, we went down here. But I was building all of this track, or not track, but what's the word? Belt. All this belt. And I'm pretty sure I did the batteries off camera. I can't remember. I think they were down here, and I moved them up here just so I could do a couple of them, but this may change. But still, that is not what we're doing. We're working on the robots. And I have laid out a little section here so that way, oh, keep running. That way we know what order we should try to stay in. How did I? Oh, he's just not stacked right. Let us throw these three guys in here just so we don't have to deal with them. And this is not where these are going to go. I just think this would be a good order to go in. And we're going to start past here because I think there's plenty of room still. But I want to leave room to expand our red circuits because we did leave room, with all this other stuff. So I would hate to just start building here and ruin everything. We are going to start here, but this is the order I think we should go in. So let's talk about it. First off, just gears, because I think, is it just the first thing that needs gears? It may be, honestly. Yeah, it's just the first thing that needs gears. So these will be right up close. We'll have to bring steel down, but steel is required for the steel chest, and is it required for anything else? Yeah, so I have to run it all the way down, unfortunately. And even though it would be nice if we just ran steel a little ways, then we would have to run these electrical motors even farther. I think it would still just work out better if we ran steel down. But what do we have in here? Just out of curiosity, I don't know. Oh, I forgot to grab our explosive rounds, but we can do that at a later date. What was I gonna say? I guess it's not important. So we're not gonna worry about it. Let's get started. This is a pretty good place to drag all this stuff into because we have steel circuits and everything right here. So we will skip. Let's start like 6 spots away because we don't know if we need to expand our coil production in the future or whatever. We want to have plenty of room, and we want to have like a little bit of room here, I think. But that does raise a good question. If we want to expand our circuits, like this is pretty packed in here. Like we're gonna have to like run underground belts through here somehow. And how many resources do we have to bring? I think we need to take iron all the way down. Does iron need? No, iron does not need to go all the way down. Iron actually only needs to go to the gear machine. Oh. Okay, so what that means, well, I guess it still has to run it. Where am I? Oh, here we go. I always forget what this is. So what we can do, I guess, is we'll just leave a space, and if we make red circuits, we'll just have this weird gap like in the dead center of our circuits, and there's not going to be really anything we can do about it unless we want to move everything else, and I don't really want to. I'd honestly probably rather move red circuits if we needed to do that, but I'm probably not going to do that either. FYI. Where do I want all this stuff to run? So iron could come in right here. Is this a bad spot? It's kind of a bad spot, isn't it? Well, not really. No, we can make this work. So let's make it work. We'll skip past this because, and we'll go ahead and put the splitter, but we're not going to hook it up yet because then if I make a mistake, I have to, deal with it by picking up like a ton of stuff. And actually, do we want to run these underground, or we'll run these underground, all this stuff, because it'll just be quicker on us, I think. Laid these there for a guide. This will come down here. I know it's kind of awkward. Oh, well, we can grab stuff off this side too. So we'll run everything at once, so maybe we don't mess anything up or forget anything. So anything here, we'll need a splitter. However, I'm not going to connect it because what normally happens is I mess up and something wrong gets on this belt, and I don't want to contaminate any of the stuff further down the line. So I think you need 2 or 3 of these. I forget. And actually, you know what we need to do? We're right here. We need to put some lights down, but let's, if we can't make use of some substations, we'll just grab 50 of these guys, and this will start cranking away, which will activate our whole chain here. But okay, so next is the roboports, and we probably want to have a stockpile of gears made for it, so we will just go ahead and give your flying robot frame. No, we want, oh, and also I want to do solar panels soon because we have like a bunch of them just sitting down there. Okay, so there's iron gear wheels. We need red circuits and steel, so we'll just run them. Red circuits coming in right here. Or could steel come in? I guess steel could come in right here, although that's awkward. We almost need one to come in here and one to come in here, but that interferes with this. If we moved everything up, we need 3 in, 3 out, right? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I think we actually could scoot this up a little bit. So let's change everything. Just on this note, we probably won't take the time to run all this out. Okay, so how far up? Let's keep iron where it is. We will run red circuits right here because they already come out. The red circuits will come down here. Do we care that this is running through this? Like, do we want to move this up? And I say no. Well, I do actually, because I want this to be where I can pick red circuits off the line. So we're going to scoot everything up just a hair here. And I know we're going to have to go underground twice now, but this is what I wanted to avoid, was this being like right next to it. Because we need advanced circuits like several places. Something, yeah, like this, and I think all of these need advanced circuits. So we need them to be one space away from all of our machines, just make it easier on us, basically. So this was, oh, well, hold on, let's put our gears first. We move it up to here. Okay, that's the right spacing. Need to move you in. No, this is absolutely wrong because we wanted this to be at the end, right? Didn't we do this last time? Although, let's just do this. Since we're going to do it this way, we could get 3. How do we want to do this? Now I feel like we're too far back on this entire operation. Like we should scoot everything up, but nope. Let's start the gears like here maybe? And then this will have loader, 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 or do this, and if it needs another loader, we'll just put it right here. And then this will run the gears, or not the gears, I'm sorry, the steel back. We will pull gears out of here. We'll limit this to, we have a ton of iron, but we'll just put 200 for now. We can always change that. And this will feed directly into our roboport. We're getting it figured out, guys. Don't you worry. So this is good steel gear circuits. We have the gears taken care of through here. We have, oh no. Oh no, see what I've done? Actually, that could have stayed. We need to do this. And then, this is why I don't connect it, because I make this mistake a lot. So this will grab our red circuits, and then this will run all the way down, and we'll curve it up at the end, because like everything needs it. But it comes from the center, so it goes on the inside. So this circuits will actually come back right here. I'm still on my, no dead ends for bust goods kick, and hopefully it works out. So Now we want to do steel chests. And we don't want to smelt steel locally. I mean, we could, but we already have it on the bus, so we're not going to. And actually, I think I want to run it on the outside or the inside. Could run it down the inside. Wait a minute. Do I have this right? Circuits will go right in front of these guys. And iron goes out too. So, okay, so no. Nope, nope, nope. We'll get it. Nobody freak out. Okay, you may want to freak out a little bit, but not too much. Okay, so this, have these guys killed anybody? No. You know what, so maybe I actually do need to have a little bit of a guide here. Guide how to paint belt straight is what I really need. But this is set up. So now we need the steel belt. And the steel belt can come right down here, I think. If that makes it run here, surely we can just underground belt all of this stuff, because where's the last place we... Oh, we need it at the very last. Okay, that changes everything, because I thought we only needed to go to here. But since we go all the way down to the end, I don't want to run underneath every set of inserters. I thought that it was going to be real easy, and it would, not be that difficult. So what we could do, though, is we could run steel connected here and here. But I don't know that we want to get any closer. So what we can do is this will be our steel belt. And we'll move this guy out a few, because he doesn't have to be that close. And now we'll bring steel out and bring steel down. And then how much steel do you need? 45 steel plates. Ooh, gosh. You know what, but I don't... How fast do we need to make them? Because do I want to do this, or do I actually want steel to be, much faster? I don't know. Because, I mean, I guess in order to get the steel that close to it, we'd have to, like, come up the side. But I don't think I want to do that. I think that would kind of be gross. So we'll just leave this for now. So we have gears, steel, and circuits. We can always fix this, but let's just, and I may do a little bit of refining in a minute, but I think we just want to get the basic layout going. So, also what we probably need to do, can't put anything here. Will you connect here? No. I'll just throw you here for now so I can put a light down. Okay. Power connections are poor. Oh. What is bullet shooting speed? Sure, do logistic robot cargo size. Throw this here, and we'll throw ourselves a light. That'll give everybody a bunch of power here. And so steel is going to come up here, but then it's going to kick out. So actually we're going to have another line right here. Why are these offset like that? Am I doing something wrong here? See what I'm saying? Because we got one space in between here, and this side we got two. Did I do the iron wrong again? Circuits. Iron. Goes 1, 2. Maybe I did. Let's not worry about it. Well, that's a miracle I get anything done. It's still not lined up right, is it? But now this is going to come into, because this is going to be our circuits. So our circuit should actually be running here, but then that doesn't make any sense. Also, we have 2 grabbers on this now and not on our iron. Oh no. The dream is falling apart, everybody. Okay, well, I'll sort this out. So we think steel is going to come down this final thing. So let's throw down our... So this will be fine. Let's give it an output box. Actually, do we want to take advantage of this oddball thing and put our outputs up here? We will for now. So we will give everybody... Let's just put a row of these. And we can delete the ones in the middle to give everybody their spacing. Oh, that's too much spacing. Let's change them as we need. So this is going to be our plain steel chests. This is going to be our smart chests. And you know, I've been thinking, if I could ever find these, we may need more than one of these because these craft in half a second. And then what are our next ones? So I just went purple, red, blue, yellow. For no, that's probably the order they're in, yeah. Because we may need more than this. Although I don't know that we'll be using them that much, so I don't know if we'll need more than that. So we only need 3 more of these guys. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, can't count. This will be our robot frames, I'm pretty sure. What do we do next? The yellow and then the plain ones. Whatever that. What are the yellow ones again? Construction? Yeah, construction and logistics. Okay. So that is fantastic. So you need to move, Mr. Light. And you need to grab steel. And we need you to run pretty fast just because of all of this. So we are going to let him have a pretty big deal. So that way, if we use a bunch of these, we'll already have some steel chests made. Hopefully that isn't excessive. And so now we'll need a spot here. And honestly, we want to put it on a belt and just run it down behind all of these guys. I mean, we could, right? Because otherwise, let's put our outputs here and see how bad it would be to run you need it. I'll take your output chest because I think I may run this like straight up the center to these 2 guys because it's the only 2 places it's going to be needed. Throw these in there. They're going to be thrown here. And what I'm hoping, how far, you'd think I would know this by now. Can I run this? Oh, I can. Okay, so this will run through here and then like this. And this will grab these shells and put them in here. We want to limit this. We'll just limit it to 50 right now. I tried to click on the inserter to limit it. Okay, so that's good. We want to just run smart chests underneath all these guys. Because what else do you need? Just red circuits on everybody? Yeah. So let's try it. We may hate it. And if we do, we can fix it. You know what I mean? This is our world. We can do what we want. So you'll drop in here and run out to here. Oh, that is just beautiful, I think. And then, do we want a stock of smart chests? You know what? We are going to put a few in here. Just because I like to use them for stuff, and I think that they're fun. But where can we run power? Let's run power. Cool. Right at the 3rd spot here. Even though we overlap. That'll give everybody nice coverage. And go down a light every other one here. You need to move to here. And we'll place another thing here. There we go. But you actually don't need a light because now you interfere with our every other one. So, is this acceptable? You have everything you need. I know we're coming up on the end of our normal time, but I kind of want to get this set up. Oh, you need green circuits. Oh no, the plot thickens. Oh, you both need green circuits. Okay, so red circuits can actually stop at this guy. And red circuits are this inside belt. So just to signify that, I'm going to turn this up right here for myself. And you need steel. So this does need to run all the way down. And then it can turn up, you know, whenever it needs to. And where can we grab green circuits? Can we drag them right here? Well, we're dragging some stuff in this way, but I don't know that I necessarily want... Oh gosh, look at that blue guy. I think our pollution is really starting to affect these guys over here, and we're going to have to go over here in a tank and take care of that. Oh gosh, I keep trying to hit the wrong button. Because I am constantly repairing turrets over here, and they're getting pretty large, as you can see. But okay, so I think we have the basics of this thing set out. Hopefully it's going to work. We can just run batteries and these guys straight up here to this. I will make sure that we have... Actually, let's make sure we have everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so actually, I think we can just delete all these now. Come back. The belt is too fast. And start getting everything actually piped up for a test run. And what I'm going to do to make sure I don't mess anything up is I'm going to connect the inputs, but not the output. So that way, if there is a mistake, I contain it inside this area and not throughout the rest of my bus. Is that... You know what, you can stick one out. I don't care. Here, take 77. Wait. I want a full stack. Take 27. And we can deal with all this belt nonsense another time. But you need iron. You can't get any iron. I bet you're going to need more than 2. But oh well, we'll deal with that at a later date. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and are liking the start of our little robot logistical network. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. And I'll see you next time.